Should I do an intro? Should I do the thing?
Yeah, this is your thing, T. You do the intro on this.
I was just waiting. Okay. Welcome to Robot Republic. I am joined today by Callie.
Yo.
Riku.
Hello.
James.
Hello.
A very special guest, Jack. From or is it Wasp Kill Bears? Would you prefer?
Right. That's the most.
Would you want me to? Do you want me to call you by your Twitch name, or should I call you by your human name?
An amalgamation of the two.
Jack
Kills Bears.
That'll do.
Yeah. Jack does an excellent Twitch channel. I don't know if you want to talk about that a little bit before we get started.
I mean, well, I don't even want to say about it. It's a Twitch. I mean, for a long time, it was mainly doing murder mystery games, which is why I think I've been recruited here. But do things like Deal or No Deal, like quite GTA RP and things like that, where I did a private eye as well. It's all actually coming out. It's all working. It all works out. But at the moment, I've got a Worms-based World Cup going on. So look, there's just loads of weird shit, basically.
Yeah. So does that Wasp Kills Bears Twitch?
Well, it'll be twitch.tv/wasps kill bears.
Yeah,
there'll be a link in the description.
Yeah, links in the description. In these plugs, T. Ace in the plugs.
I'm awful at doing that.
You know, I've never been asked to describe my channel before, and it's a weird question because a bit like, I don't know.
It becomes very awkward when you have to start saying what's on it. I hate describing the channel to people when I'm like people talking about.
Oh, I do as well.
We are Pokemon Smash and Pass. What's that? Don't ask.
Talk about.
We were respectful.
I mean, that's a fun thing to talk to because it's a nice family show. I think.
What Smash
kids
or Pass?
Pokemon and
it's a cartoon based.
Family. We're a family friendly channel.
So yeah, today we're playing what's it called? Brindlewood Bay, which is a tabletop RPG where we play as old ladies solving mysteries, and it's set in Brindlewood Bay, but I've set it on a cruise ship because I thought that would be more fun. That's basically it. I go through the characters. So we're gonna just work around like this way. So Callie, do you want to talk about your character?
Surely not. Yes. I am an aged hippie. I've never been married. I did once have feelings for an old professor who taught me all the occult ways, and then he died mysteriously. In my spare time, which is always as I'm retired, I collect crystals and make dream catchers. I'm a Scorpio. That's pretty important to my character. And my cozy, what's it called? A cozy
activity.
Cozy activity is tarot cards and mediumship.
Okay. Is that actually on there? Is that something you thought would be a cool thing?
I didn't know there was a thing that I could pick a list from. That's just what.
Oh no, it's fine. You can do anything. I'm just wondering whether that was.
You can make up your own.
I'll be honest. I'm not sure how much use it's going to come into solving mysteries unless I literally can talk to the dead.
That does sound useful, to be fair, because you can use that. Okay, so we're gonna go to. So we're on a cruise ship. Do you have any? Because obviously, this is you guys go on this cruise ship every year. This is your holiday together. Do you have any fond memories of this cruise ship at all? If you can add to
some sneaky flings I've had with unbeknownst to my friends.
Give me some names.
Agatha. Stacy. Rudolph.
Stacy and Rudolph. Okay. What can you describe these three people?
Way younger than I should, as a old lady, really be successful with.
Is that all three of them?
Yeah, they're in their sort of like mid-30s, kind of mid-30s to sort of 50s, but you know, I feel like I'm younger than I look younger than I am, so I can pull it off.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, I've had that in there. Okay, we've got Marilyn DeBougie.
Hello.
Is it DeBouge?
It is DeBouge. Debouge, darling,
Sorry.
Debouge.
Right, you want to talk about your character?
Yeah, so Marilyn Debouge is the former manageress of an incredibly cheap, rundown, crappy 2-star hotel chain who may have sold out to a slightly larger, crappier chain. She is a widow. Her husband may or may not have died in slightly concerning circumstances in the middle of Benidorm, on a luxury 2-star holiday. But yes, Marilyn is a woman of the finer things in life. She's obviously made a fair amount of money off of her trashy hotel chain, which she then sold for a small mint.
Who did she sell it to?
We can't tell you that.
Oh no, I do need to know. I need to. I do need to know.
We may have sold it to the Holiday Inn Company.
Holiday Inn.
They looked at the structure and how terribly, efficiently we ran our crap hotels and thought, we need that.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
This is not the official Holiday Inn. We're not slandering an actual company on.
No, it's got like
here,
3 N's. It's got 3 N's.
Yeah, so we're legally safe.
It's the inn with 2 N's and an E with an accent at the end.
And that's in the holiday.
Yeah.
An
umlaut over the I.
Your widow, what was their name?
Charles Debouge.
Charles. Tell me about Charles.
Was a cigarette baron. He owned a company called. He owned a cigarette and cigar company. In fact, one of the reasons we sold to the Holiday Inn company was because we had to remove all of his cigarette machines when he mysteriously died.
Was it of cancer?
No. He drowned in a swimming pool.
Drowned in a swimming pool?
Yeah. No one knows how.
They still found
I just told the police that he couldn't swim.
Okay, that's good. So you on this cruise, what's your thoughts on this cruise? Like, where what can you give us a little bit of flavour to?
I love the cruises. They remind me of my lovely, cheap 2-star hotels, very well run.
Are you staying in a? Oh yeah, sorry. I need to go back to Shirley in a second. What was your Maven move, or your not Maven move? Is it that? That's what it's called.
Yeah, Maven move.
Yeah, no, my I need to get it up. I've got it somewhere. Break character to tab out.
Knowing you have
my Maven move is Sonny Crockett.
So what's that?
Which means that I have a very stylish, fabulous wardrobe. And it makes me very, very, very effective in social situations. By distracting people by describing my fabulous outfits and where I got all my stuff from. Normally a charity shop, but I will tell people it's designer.
So just go back to Shirley quickly. What was your Maven move?
Dale Cooper.
Cooper.
And I take you just want me to read out the
what
it is. So you add 1 to my sensitivity, max of 3. At the beginning of each session, the keeper, T, will give me a void clue in the form of a strange, unsettling dream you experience. No 2 Mavens can have this move at the same time. Pick this move if you want to explore supernatural weirdness.
Cool. So let's get on to Winifred Killington Bear.
Winifred Killing. Hang on, I haven't thought of a voice. Winifred Killington Bear. That's right. Yes.
Okay, do you want to talk us about your character?
This is going to be the first time I've gone on this cruise without my Humphrey.
Oh no!
And I do. I feel awful sad about it. He loved the blue comedians.
Blue comedians
on the cruise, the entertainment. He'd go off and see the blue comedians. I go down bingo.
Is that the Blue Man Group, or is it a rip off of the Blue Man Group?
A bit of both. They painted themselves completely blue, but then they told jokes about knobs. Ironically, that's the one part they didn't paint blue. So it stood out even more.
So
the contrast.
Humphrey, What did Humphrey do for a living?
He was a private eye.
Private eye. Whereabouts was he a private eye?
Or wherever he could, wherever he was. We'd
Wherever he
travel
was.
around. He'd get into all sorts of scrapes all over the place. But I'd just do the admin.
Traveling private eye. And what? So you're the admin. So would you like design his private eye website?
Oh
Or
yes, I'm
just
very
sort of taking
proficient
the
at
course?
coding and website design. Yes. Get me on Canva. Cool, he won't be able to stop me.
Anything else? Any other little details about when you'd like us to know?
Oh, so I love a bit of knitting. I'm always
Knitting.
wearing my knitwear.
Is that your cozy activity?
That's my cozy activity, yeah. And
What?
my maven move is the Philip Marlowe. Once per mystery, so long as no other maven is in the scene, you can do a first-person narration in your arrival in a location or your first encounter with a suspect. Whatever you narrate is true, but it cannot conclusively solve the mystery. No two mavens can have this move at the same time.
That's a great move.
Love it.
So just to go back to Mariner, this is me fucking everything up. What was your cozy activity?
Oh, that's me. Oh, my charity events, darling.
Charity events. Oh, that's a good one. Right. Okay. So, Winnie, do you like Winnie? Fred? Or Winnie
I'll take Winifred. I'll take Winnie. I'll take Fred.
What? So you've got sad memories of this cruise.
It's going to be sad this time because I said first time without Humphrey.
Anything else about the cruise that you might remember of interest other than your late husband passing that you used to go on the cruise with?
The captain's son is my godchild.
Oh, that's great. That is excellent. This is the stuff. This is stuff.
He wears a little three-piece suit that I knitted.
How old is he?
I missed that.
Oh, the babushka's off. The babushka's down.
Showing a little bit too much hair there. Get me a bit worked up.
Contact people here for watching someone put on a babushka.
Look like Tupac Shakur.
It's not the first time I've been compared to him for some reason.
How old is the captain's son and what is his name?
32 years old.
32.
Yeah.
And he's wearing a knitted suit that you knitted. Yeah. And what's his name?
His name would just simply have to be Cricket Plant Pot.
Great name. Cricket Plant Pot.
Captain Plant Pot's son, that's right, yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Right. Yeah, by the way, what Jack's done is excellent because this game specifically is like a real collaborative role-playing game where I will ask you guys about stuff and that will be part of it. Whatever you say. So it's like more so collaborative than like the other stuff we've been doing. So if you have any ideas, just chime in and just make the world silly. So we're on to Ruth now.
Hello.
Hi,
Yeah,
Ruth.
so hi. So I'm Ruth. I'm also a widow, although a long time ago, like we're talking decades ago. I never married. I have 2 kids who I'll never speak about in a good light, and they're sort of the reason I end up on this cruise every year, because I have a terrible hoarding problem, so they use this opportunity to clear out my house every year. Although every year I do tell everyone that I think they're selling my house. Every year on this cruise, that's what I tell you.
Do you bring any of your hoardings with you? Is your cabin filled with hoarding stuff?
Yes, I'll bring as much as I physically can. And my cozy activity is also scrapbooking, which plays into that.
Scrapbooking?
So that's always my excuse for like having like just piles of newspapers and stuff and some magazines and all that.
They're for scrapbook.
Yeah,
stop
trying to take away my hobby. You don't want me to do anything. I'll also play on my age a lot and try to use that to get out of like conflict. Although really I am all there, I just pretend I'm not quite often. So my Maven move is Frank Columbo. So something about you causes the elite of society to not take you too seriously. I look quite scruffy, and I like I said, I also play it up like I'm quite adult. What is it? Once per mystery, when you do the meddling move in a place occupied by the rich and famous, you find an additional clue, even on a miss. So
cool. So obviously you're on the cruise.
yeah.
Your whole, to be honest, we've covered everything. It's just a mess.
Yeah.
Filled with all of the things. Have you got any memories of the cruise that you might have had, every year? Any people you might be friends or enemies with who live on the cruise, or well, not live on the cruise, but who are there every year?
Probably like I think a lot of people I think I'm a lot of people's like unwilling tag along, where I'll sort of impede on people's space and act and then and sort of like, and they'll like feel the need to be polite to me. So I'll probably just cling to groups and stuff and just wander around. Because again, I don't really want to be here, but I am.
Another question. What your widow, what was their name? Your late partner?
Arthur.
Husband. And your two kids, what are their names?
Wait, I had them. We haven't had Robert as a name yet, have we? Robert and Susan.
We can have two Roberts. It's a common name anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Robert and Susan.
Susan. Do they have kids? Like, how old are they?
Yeah, I would say Robert has kids. Like 2 grandkids. Let's say 1 grandkid. Let's say 1 grandkid, so I only have to come up with 1 name. Finn.
Sorry, it's a whole family tree I'm writing here. What's his name?
Finn.
And Susan?
Susan doesn't have any kids.
Okay. Does she have any animals?
She has a hamster called called Tooth.
Tooth.
Yeah. Tooth.
Oh, excellent.
That's
okay.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a fun part of the game. So you've heard each other's characters. Now we get to go around to each character, and each of you gets to pick an item to go into that character's cabin. What you think would be appropriate to be in their cabin. So based on what they've said about their character. So if we start with Shirley. So what Ruth, what would you think would be in Shirley's cabin?
Oh, like maybe like considering it's cruise, like maybe a bit of an absurdly big like salt lamp, like
Big salt lamp.
yeah, big salt lamp.
Yeah, definitely.
Winifred, what do you reckon would be in
Enya
Shirley's?
CD.
Just the one, or like a discography?
Best of.
Best of.
I'm gonna say that is the only
That's-
piece of music I own. Just that.
Marilyn, what would you put in her cabin?
Like
That sounds
an
like a
array, an
euphemism there,
array,
doesn't
an
it?
array of diffusers, an array of not one, but diffusers everywhere, incense burners and diffusers everywhere.
Now, I will like to say that I've probably said this before, but if you can find a way to help you with the mystery of any of these items in your cabin, you get a bonus on your roll. So if you come up with a creative way to use
And then your
these,
CD.
yeah, that's every
I'm sure this
every
will
one
come
of
in
you,
handy.
the items that you get, if you can find a way,
You're being
then it
attacked.
would-
You need to calm someone down.
exactly,
On Orinoco
perfect.
floor.
So I'll be
Okay.
right back. My dog keeps. I need to get a bed so
Sure.
she can stay.
Okay, right. Marilyn the Bougie. Okay, so shall I wait for James to get back before we carry on? It's got some dog problem.
Or do we decide for Ruth whilst he's away?
I was
Yeah,
gonna say we
if
could decide for Ruth.
Oh, yeah,
while
if you-
Ruth's
yeah, if you want-
away.
Have a think. If you want to have a think now, all three of you. Then when Ruth gets back, we're here we go.
Yeah, sorry about that. Dog kept jumping up at me, so I've put her bed down.
Okay, so if any of you got whoever has an idea, just chime in now.
For Ruth,
This
like
for
a
you, Ruth.
history of commemorative spoons from every possible event that's ever happened.
I would say 40 years worth of miniature hotel conditioners and shampoos and bar soaps. Just a 40 years worth of them.
Always
She's
steal
taken them.
never use
She's
them.
put them in the suitcase, never use them. Just brings them on every cruise.
Pillowcase full of batteries.
I'm going to chime in. I'm going to give you a cat.
Oh no, that poor cat.
I just feel that you need a cat. That's what
Yeah.
I think.
What's the cat called?
Actually, yeah. What's the cat called?
The cat is called Orange.
Orange.
Name.
Orange.
The orange and
black cat,
Keith
though.
get on?
It's a black cat.
Yeah, black cat.
And this cat not have been purposely brought, it just happened to be amongst some of the newspaper piles that she was stuffing in the suitcase.
Yeah, I think my kids are probably supposed to be looking after the cat.
The cat's with you.
Yeah, cat's with me, but I accidentally took.
It's with
I
you.
didn't mean to take it with me.
Did
It's
it
hiding
get
in the
into your
pillowcase batteries.
suitcase?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just probably, because just in my haste of stuffing stuff in my suitcase, it probably got caught up in there, and it's okay though.
Is it a suitcase or is it like a gigantic carpet bag?
Yeah, that is exactly what.
That's
it
what I
is.
was thinking. I just imagine it's just one of those really big carpet bags.
Okay, so Winifred. So chime in if you got any ideas for Winifred's cabin.
Think of Vigil to Humphrey.
See, I was on that same.
It's like, I feel like a photograph
was
with some
thinking.
candles and some knit, and it's a knitted vigil as well. It's not.
Of course.
It's a knitted vigil.
Yeah, what was? Give me some of your traits again, because all I'm thinking of is knitting and dead husband.
Yeah, husband, proficient at coding, as we discovered.
Yeah. Okay. A raspberry pie. The little computer device for anyone not clear, not a pie of Raspberries, of course.
I'm think now of so what do we know? Knitting, coding, Humphrey.
The big three.
The big three. Knitting,
Got a
coding,
whole lot
Humphrey.
scrapbooking as well.
Oh,
And kids, I'm going to give you a just massive quantities of oh, that's you that's got scrapbooking.
yeah,
yeah,
that's
I'm
me.
knitting.
Sorry.
Scroll this through. Sorry. So we've got private is the her husband was a private eye. So yeah, I'm going to give you sort of it's actually useful. Weirdly enough, you're going to have like one of the a little private eye kit
Like
that
the magnifying
Filofax.
glass and all that.
yeah, like spot, yeah, but like you're like a novelty one. Like I imagine that Humphrey just might not have had the best gear. Had like one of those sort of novelty, sort of
Like a kid's.
yeah, like magnifying glass, invisible ink.
Got it in a Christmas cracker.
The ones you buy from a party shop when you're, going as Sherlock
Yeah.
Holmes.
Yeah, you got anything, Ruth, or should we come back?
Knitted trench coat.
Yes.
Yes.
That's excellent. Now, okay, so Marilyn's ones, if anyone would chime in for that.
Husband's old cigarette case packed with cigarettes. Ones that she says that were her original husband's, but they've not because of she sneakily's been smoking and replacing them.
You get those long things you put a cigarette on the end of.
Cigarette holder kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cigarette holder. One of those, but
Yeah, that's
let's just say
exactly-
it's 2 meters long.
Oh gosh.
I like to look around the room as well for inspiration.
Because
We're just gonna be. She's
I'm-
got a bag
I'm-
of oranges.
Mentally looking around her room at the moment. I'm seeing what I'm trying to think of what I might see. I think a little like a photo, like an address book and phone book of all of these contacts from Benidorm. Like all your mates from Benidorm.
Then the
So you
book's
can call
like,
them. You can call them if you need advice. Admit
Yep.
that they're just sort of just people from Benidorm.
she considers it her high flyers, like Rolodex.
It's high
but it's
flyers?
really just
Yeah.
people who own like pubs in Benidorm.
it's just all the pub and bar managers in Benidorm. But I'm like, oh yes, no, these are the social elite of that
She's
place.
got like the 4 tops in there. But it's just the cover band to do the rounds.
I'm really
I tried to
struggling
read
now.
out Ruth's bits, James. Sorry, Ruth. No, so read out Marilyn's bits, Ruth. Sorry.
Yes,
Having
please. Thank you.
dyslexia and being a DM is awful. What we got? What we got? Okay, so Marilyn. We've got ex-husband Charles, who is a cigarette baron. We've got Benidorm. Got Holiday Inn. He is the husband drowned in the swimming pool. She's stylish and has loads of clothes. So there's a whole selection there to roll with.
Oh. Trying to think. So
You can throw anything in. You can throw one of those fishes that talk. Whatever. It could be. It doesn't have to be anything.
I'm actually going to say because with the stylish thing, but it's like stuff that she says is designer, but isn't. That I'm going to say like a bit of like a sewing, so like a repair kit to repair like old clothes, but like
That's a good
wouldn't
one.
ever say that she was doing that. But
secret
yeah,
repair
secret.
kit.
When she sends things off to the tailors, what she means is she goes and gets a little sewing kit
I
out.
crack out the sewing machine.
Yeah.
I purposefully pronounced everything. You know, everyone was like, "Yeah, no, that's a Givenchy dress." I'm like, "Yes, it's a Givenchy."
Right. Okay. So that's everyone's characters sorted. We're just gonna take a quick break. And then we're gonna start with the sort of the first sort of episode.
All right.
All right.